This is the War Brief Daily for March 29, 2026, covering the Iran conflict and the full Middle East theater. Tonight we are tracking 5 confirmed developments. The Houthis formally enter the war with strikes on Israel. Gulf states, Kuwait, Abu Dhabi, Saudi Arabia, and Bahrain are hit by coordinated drone and missile attacks. The IDF continues deep strikes inside Iran targeting Parchin and the Bushehr area. The USS Tripoli and the 31st Marine Expeditionary Unit arrive in theater. And a drone strike targets the Kurdistan region president's residence in Duhok, Iraq. First, the Houthis. This is confirmed. On March 27th and 28th, Houthi forces launched both a ballistic missile attack and a combined drone and cruise missile strike targeting southern Israel. Houthi military spokesman Yahya Saree publicly claimed both attacks. The IDF confirmed interception events consistent with those claims. Here is the operational significance. Even after absorbing more than 600 U.S. strikes since February that degraded an estimated 50% of their military capability, the Houthis have now opened a direct strike vector into Israel from Yemen, forcing Israeli air defenses to cover an entirely new azimuth approach. Second, the Gulf states. This is confirmed across multiple official sources. On March 28th, Kuwait International Airport's radar system sustained significant damage from a drone attack. That matters more than it sounds. Kuwait hosts Ali Al Salem Air Base, a critical U.S. Air Force forward operating location. Damaging airport radar is an indirect strike on the U.S. air operations picture in the northern Gulf. Separately, 5 people were injured in Abu Dhabi after a missile was intercepted near the Khazad industrial zone. The Saudi Ministry of Defense posted 3 separate intercept confirmations. The Bahrain Defense Force confirmed a related incident. These are not isolated proxy skirmishes. They are coordinated strikes against Gulf states that host American military assets on the same day. Third, IDF strikes inside Iran. Confirmed by IDF official accounts and geolocated OSINT, Israel struck the Marine Industries Group, involved in naval weapons production, and revisited Parchin, one of Iran's most sensitive military-industrial research complexes east of Tehran. Strikes also hit the Bushehr area, which hosts both an Iranian airbase and Iran's primary nuclear power plant. The proximity to nuclear infrastructure raises serious operational questions. Fourth, U.S. force posture. Confirmed by CENTCOM and Military Times, the USS Tripoli, an amphibious assault ship, has arrived in the Middle East carrying the 31st Marine Expeditionary Unit. This is not a routine rotation. The 31st MEU is the only continuously forward-deployed Marine unit in the U.S. military, normally home-ported in the Pacific. Its redeployment here is a deliberate commitment signal. Fifth, Iraq. Confirmed with attributions still emerging. A drone struck the Duhok residence of Kurdistan region President Nechirvan Barzani on March 28th. Barzani was not injured. In a notable development, the IRGC publicly condemned the attack and called it a, quote, terrorist act, strongly suggesting Iran did not order this strike. That points to either a rogue PMF faction or an actor outside the Iranian command structure entirely. Baghdad has ordered an investigation. One emerging development worth flagging. Lloyd's List is reporting that Iran has established what analysts are calling a Tehran toll booth, a paid safe transit corridor through the Strait of Hormuz for approved vessels, while so-called zombie tankers operating outside Western insurance frameworks take the toll route. Iran is not closing the strait. It is monetizing and weaponizing passage through it. This is still developing, but the strategic logic is clear. On the diplomatic front, Trump's deadline passed without resolution. Iran rejected the U.S. 15-point peace framework and conditioned any ceasefire on a complete end to the Lebanon war. No ceasefire framework is in place. What to watch next? Monitor for follow-on Houthi launches from Yemen and IDF intercept rates in southern Israel. Watch for attribution in the Barzani strike. If it traces to a specific PMF faction, it reshapes the intra-Iraq dynamic. Monitor Hormuz and the toll booth situation for commercial escalation. And watch whether the United States responds militarily to the Gulf attacks on behalf of its partners or leaves local air defenses to absorb it. That is your War Brief Daily, for March 29, 2026.